Hello.
How are you?
How are you?
How are you today?
I am fine. I am great. I am fine. I am great. I am fine. I am great. I'm very fine. I'm very fine. I'm very well today. And I hope that everybody there at home is fine, is happy, is great. Okay, because I don't think that you are tired or sleepy. I don't think so. I know that you were not in my class because some of you report that you got problems with electricity. Yo sé que a algunos se les fue la luz y por eso no pudieron estar hoy, today in our class. That's why you have a summary of the class today, okay? Today is, what day is it today? Wednesday, and it is a rainy day, rainy afternoon. Okay, we are going to review very quickly about last class. In last class, we were talking about the life cycle of some animals, right? Remember that we, in arts, which was related to the science class, we were working with clay and we were preparing the life cycle of a butterfly, right? Do you remember? I hope you do it. And we were talking about the life cycle of some other animals. That's why I have a question for you. Do you know what is this? Yes, it's an egg. And can you tell me what hatches from an egg? Does any animal can, hatch from an egg? Can any animal hatch from an egg? Yes or no? Yes. What animal? Tell me, for example, if this is a chicken egg, a hen egg, what is going to hatch from this? A chicken, of course. But there are some other animals that are also hatching from eggs. For example, we have the snake. You know that? That the snake can hatch from, but not from this egg, because it doesn't belong to a mommy snake. But some animals are going to hatch from eggs. Okay? And tell me something. What about a kitten, a cat? Can a cat hatch from an egg? No, of course not. Not even a dog. Okay? Only some of those animals. Okay? Now that we review about the life cycle of some animals, now we are going to start with today's topic. Today we are going to talk about the weather. Do you know what is weather? Every time when you start classes, I say, look outside and tell me how's the weather, right? Well, the weather, it's related to all the changes, all that describe the environment, okay? That how does it look like? So the weather can be like right now, rainy, or it can be cloudy, because right now it's cloudy and rainy. Or it could be sunny. It can also be windy or stormy. You know what is stormy? Cuando hay muchas tormentas, then the weather changes, So the weather is the way we describe the environment in any particular time, and it can change. For example, in the morning, it was sunny today, right? But right now it's raining, so it changes. The weather changes, cambia, ¿verdad? A veces en la mañana está como sunny, and in the afternoon it's cloudy or rainy. Well, that's the weather. The weather is, all those changes that you can see outside. That is weather. So that's why today we are talking about the weather. And as I told you, it can change. But also today in our class, we were talking about another important thing, which is we were talking about the seasons. Do you see the picture that I have over here? I have a picture here, so you can see that they are related, or that picture is related to the season. Season is related to weather, but it is not the same thing. In Panama, we cannot see the seasons of the year. In some other places, in some other countries, you know, children and all the people can see, you know, the different changes in weather, not only in weather, in the ecology, in the amount of daylight, and that happens because of the seasons. It's a division of the year. You know, it's not only the weather. En Panamá nosotros nada más podemos ver los cambios, cómo está sunny, rainy, right? But in some other places, in some other countries, the year is divided into 4 seasons. El año se divide en 4 estaciones. Que aquí en Panamá no tenemos, solamente tenemos rainy season and dry season. Aquí solamente tenemos una época que llueve mucho y una época que hace mucho calor, that we can go to the beach, we can go to the river, which is the dry season in Panama, but because of the conditions of our environment. But in some other places, like in the United States, in Europe, some other places in America, the 4 seasons occur. So maybe you have heard about that, maybe you have watched videos about that, probablemente lo hayan visto en videos, that there are 4 seasons. Here we have, you know, in this chart, the different seasons of the year. So do you know what are those seasons? Here, for example, we have this one, which is called winter. The one that is very, very cold, and people, all the people, you know, during winter, people have to wear scarf. Remember we were talking about clothes? People have to wear scarf and hats and coats and boots. Like this one here, for example, when it's really, really cold and it's snowy, all the place is covered by snow. It is called winter, and people have to wear this kind of clothes. That is winter. Another season of the year is this one. It is called fall, or it is also called autumn. You know why? Because do you see here that the leaves of the trees are on the ground, right? Do you see that? Well, that happens because of the autumn. In that season, todas las hojitas se caen. And another season that we have is summer, like this one, summer. In summer is hot, and people can go to different places. They can go to the river, like the girl here. Well, that occurs in summer. And the other one is called spring. In spring, it also rains. There are many flowers and there are many birds. Okay, that is in where? In what? In which one? Spring, that's right. So the seasons of the year are spring, summer, winter, and fall. Those are the 4 seasons of the year that we were practicing today in our class. Okay, and there we also work in some assignments. In your science book, remember the interactive book on page activity 52, page activity 52 of your book, you are going to look at the pictures that are over there, and you will color the picture that describes how is the weather today. Van a colorear allí on page 52 cómo está el día de hoy. There are 3 pictures, hay 3 figuras, 3 dibujos, and then you will color the one that says how's the weather today. That is the first activity that you are going to do. Luego se van a ir to page 53, activity 53, la siguiente página, and you are going to color the pictures of the different seasons with the colors that are indicated over there in the book. What I'm going to tell you. You are going to color the picture of winter, you will color it blue. The picture of summer, which is summer, this one, you will color it with yellow. The picture of spring, You are going to color the spring with the color green and the fall or autumn with the color red. And that's all what you have to do, okay? Hope you send me those pictures, okay? Bye-bye.